Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to 1 Cent Sports Cards. Just doing some testing on my end, so give me a second here and we'll get rolling. 1 second. Let's see, this should be... Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay. I gotta turn my sound off. So it looks like we've got a few people already in here. Welcome. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. I know in our family we always make a big deal out of it. So the kids got what they wanted, and I got some new streaming stuff. So if my voice sounds different, there's a new microphone. Let me know if it sounds good. Let me know if it sounds bad. So what we're doing tonight, I didn't think the response would be as good as it was, but what we're doing tonight is what we're calling the $5 fast break on Bowman Draft Sapphire edition. And the first break, so I had, this is the one that I set up. The first break went and sold out pretty quick. So what I did, because I did have another, I've got this exact setup. So I actually do have like a second break that we're also going to do. And in that second break, we are, let me see, the second break is pretty near full. We are, I've got 16 spots. I got 14 spots left in the second break. So that's what's going on there. So yes, there are spots left in the second break. We're going to do the first one. I'm going to wait for a few people to join because there's a bunch of people that have bought in. So I'll wait for a few people to join in. There's 14 spots in the second break only. So the first break, here's who got in the first break. Just so you guys know, I have, and I'm going to try and watch the chat as we do this. I've got Zach's cards break. He's got 4 spots. I've got Henry Martinez with 5. Clark Z. Chris Bolton has 1 spot. Clark Z has 2, by the way. Nick B has 2 spots. Stemmers, you got 3. The one and only Dave Durango has 2. Golden Rule Collectibles has 1. Mike Ondish has 4 spots. Empire by Cause has 4 spots. And then with Hit It Where They Ain't, Hit It Where They Ain't by, I think it was 5 spots, but I was out of spots in the first break. So, oh wait, yeah, so he bought 5 spots. So he actually has 2 spots in the first break and 3 spots in the second break. So that should be kind of fun. He was kind of went around the horn on that one. Hey Isaac, welcome. Joey, welcome. We've got, let's see, Kaz, thanks for getting in. You are in the second break. Here's who I got in the second break, by the way, just so you guys are up to date. I've got Hit It Where They Ain't. It's got 3 spots. David M., you've got 3 spots. Tony D's got 4 spots. Kaz, you've got 2 spots. Chris Bolton has 1 spot in the second break. And Kevin's Card Collecting got in right before the break started, or the stream started. So Kevin's got 3 spots. If you want spots, you can pay. The PayPal should be in the link in the video description below, but I will put it in there. There's a PayPal link right in it below. So then we are. But if you want my PayPal address, it is dphillips949@gmail.com. So with that, that's what's going on. I'm going to wait a couple minutes. Just to let the people that were in the first break, but we'll get started here pretty quick. I started a couple minutes early, so we'll wait for some people to kind of filter in here so everyone can kind of see the first break. See Mike Smith. Let me see. I'm pretty sure. Did you get 3 spots? I mean, everyone that has bought in, that has paid, has got their spots. I know that. But I know what you're talking about, C. Smith. I think you were over on Patreon. Hold on. Let me check that real quick. Because I think on Patreon, didn't you say you wanted 3 spots over there? I think that's what we're talking about. So Stemmers, you're almost at 300. Congratulations, you guys. Go get, if you're not subscribed to Stemmers Hits, he's 2 away. He'll probably do a giveaway, and we can all get into it. It'll be awesome. So go subscribe. We'll get him over. Let's get him over the hump tonight. So then, but let's see. I'm pretty sure let me go to my post here. C. Mike Smith. I love that it's C. Mike Smith. I do. Oh wait, I don't want new posts. I just want to see my posts. I tell you, Patreon's. There's one thing I love. There's one thing I love about Patreon, which is you can really connect with some of the people on the channel. The one thing I don't like about it is it is like really hard. Okay, yeah, here's the published ones. It's the navigation on it is terrible. So I think what we had in here was there's a bunch of comments on here. Let me see. But anyways, one second here. Isaac, no problem. By the time you're back, should have gone through PayPal. So let me check. For some reason, I'll make sure you're in, but let me check PayPal here real quick. Maybe I just missed it. That's totally possible. So let me just figure this out here real quick, guys, and then we'll get rolling. No matter what, I do have spots for you, Mike Smith. Hold on. And of course, as I'm sitting here trying to figure all this stuff out, I'll try and chat at the same time. But yeah, so our Christmas was a good one. And we spent some time with my in-laws. My family's out in California, and here we go. Clint Griffin. Yeah, I do have you in here. You should have been. Are you the first one in here? Okay, so Clint. Am I sure I don't have? See, Mike Smith. Interesting. All right. Well, I knew there was. Let's see, Clark, Chris. Okay, so Mike, I'm gonna get you in the second one. It did go through. I see it. I think it's because I was going through and setting all this up this morning and just didn't go that far back. I had a couple other payments on my normal PayPal. I had a bunch on Christmas Eve, or was it, I think it might have been, was it the 23rd that when Urban did his 8-hour marathon and we kept him up till 3 in the morning? I have a bunch of payments that I sent out to him. But anyways, with that being said, I do have you in there now. So you will be in the second break. So let me give everyone let me give everyone an update. Congratulations on 300 stemmers. So here's the update on break 2. I've got, let's see, 20. Basically, we've got 10 spots left, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I got 11 spots. I got 11 spots left. So if you guys want in the second break, we will be doing 2. And then let's see who else. I want to make sure that I see some of the people from the first break in here before we start randomizing and doing trades. So just give it a couple minutes, because we just started. Yeah, Clark, on Patreon, it's a really cool platform. It's just the navigation on it, like to navigate between like your creator page and then the memberships that you have is clunky. They could really use some UI help, because the navigation on their site could be a lot better. But I I do like that you can do all sorts of different posts. You can do polls. It's kind of a fun way. It's way better than like that community tab that's on YouTube. I mean, it works so much better than that. And we're actually getting close to the end of the month, and we'll be sending out January's Patreon packages. I'm actually, while I'm off work this week, going to be doing the Patreon packages, so those will go out right after the first of the year. And then let's see, Mike. So Mike, I have you in for 4 already, Mike Ondish. So if you want 4 more, I think you have my PayPal. Just let me know, just to be sure that you want to get 4 more, and that would be in the second break. So you'll end up with a couple other. And actually, hold on. So I've gotten a few in here since, okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Because I think, so Kevin got in. I've got 3 new payments on this. I mean, this thing is going fast. Unfortunately, I don't have a third box. We could probably fill up a third one. If I had a third box, I would do it. But these boxes were really hard to come by in the first place. So hold on. I have Jose RM. Jose RM. And you've got your shipping address. So I have you in for, looks like 3 spots. And let me make sure. Oh, wait, no, you know what? That is a different payment. That is off eBay. That came in at the same time. So Jose is not actually in this break. Clark, I'm seeing that Clark Z, I'm seeing you went in for 2 more. So I'm going to get you in on those. So that gets us down to 9 spots left. Clark Z and Clark Z. That's kind of interesting. That I was on PayPal and there, I had a Ken Griffey Jr. patch card just sell on eBay, I guess, and it went for exactly what the buy-in on this, so it looked like a buy-in. That's interesting. So Mike, I see you got in. Kyle Armstrong. I've got you in for, it looks like 3 spots. So Kyle, I'll get you in. And then, let's see here. Kyle A. Armstrong. And then if this second one, by the time we get this second thing filled up, which it looks like that's going to go pretty fast. And then I've got Mike Ondish in for 4 more. So let me see how many spots are left. Just hold up on PayPaling me. And if you do PayPal and it's sold out, I will refund you. But basically, as of right now, the new people I've got in since the stream started, I've got Kevin's card collecting. I've got Mike Smith, Mike Smith in. Clark Z for 2 spots, Kyle Armstrong for 3, Mike Ondish for another 4. So there's 2 spots left. And I'm kind of going, yeah, Mike, I did get that. So I'm going back and forth between PayPal, the stream, and and trying to watch the camera. And if you guys saw my new setup with the mic, it actually takes up like a lot more room. I've got this big microphone in my face now. We'll see if I continue to do that. I think it'll make the sound better. A lot of times, because especially in the wintertime, since I actually, for full disclosure, I do this in my basement, and when that furnace turns on, sometimes I think you get a lot of weird background noise. So I'm hoping the mic actually picks up more directional sound. So we'll see. If not, if it doesn't, when that furnace kicks on tonight, we're all gonna hear it. So, Isaac, I don't have 4 left. I have 2. So if you want 2, you're the first person that went in there. Let me just refresh on my PayPal. If you want 2 spots, I can do that for you. But I only got 2 spots left in the second break. That's what happens when you go shower, man. Things move fast. So, but if you want 2, I can throw you in on the last 2, and then we'll get to breaking these. Just let me know. And basically, and we also have a surprise that we're going to be doing tonight. I haven't even gotten to that yet. But basically, and I guess what we'll do is, let me grab them. I thought it would be kind of fun, and we're actually just gonna send these as is. So what we're going to do and we'll do one for the first break and one for the second break. So we'll do two little surprises. Yes, guys, if we get, yes, I'm hoping that the muffled fart sound will actually be even louder. For you guys that maybe don't know, this is the foghorn. The foghorn keeps our one touches. So if we hit a big card that deserves a one touch, we will launch the foghorn. And the foghorn basically makes nothing more than a muffled fart sound. But we really want this thing to open because we do have the one touches in here. So if we hit any good big fire tonight, we will definitely one touch up some cards before we send them out. Okay, so I'm putting Isaac in for the last two. Isaac, I'm pretty sure you have my PayPal, so it's $5 spot, and then there is like $3 flat shipping. So I think that'd be what, like $13. And I will put Isaac in for the last two. So both these are full. So I think what we'll do is we'll just get started on the first one. Let me save this off, and then if any of you, because I think a couple of you, I think everyone did it right, but if for whatever reason I don't have your address, I will have your email via PayPal. So, but if you don't think you gave me your address, you can always email it to that dphillips949 email. That way I have your address. If not, I'll bug you about it tomorrow when I'm packing all this stuff up. And then we will. So that way it kind of makes shipping and shipping and stuff go faster. So, by the way, back to the giveaway. So here's what we're going to be doing. We will at the end of we can do it at the beginning or the end. I guess it doesn't matter. But for everyone that bought into each break, what I'm going to be giving away tonight for one lucky person, is two. Because this was my favorite set of the year. So this is kind of an end of the year thing. What we'll be doing is 2 packs, and these are hobby packs of Topps Chrome. So these came out of a hobby box. So this is the 13 card packs. I'm going to do 2 of them, and then we'll do that for the first round. And I'm actually going to let you guys, I'm not even going to open these on camera. I'm just going to send these as is. You will get them. You will be able to rip them if you want to make a video out of them, whatever you want to do with them, start fires. You can do whatever you want with them, but you will get basically 26 Topps Chrome cards. This is not Chrome Update. This is Chrome. And these are hobby packs. So, pretty sure these came out of a hobby jumbo from Topps Chrome. So in those hobby jumbos, I think there's 5 autographs. So there's a possibility there's autographs in here. And then, so yeah, I'll give one away in this one, and I will give one away in the second one, which is off screen right now. But that's what we'll be doing as a giveaway. Isaac, you'll be back for real. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I think, let's see, it's 9:15. We should be able to get this started. So let me move this to the side real fast. And what I'm going to do is bring the computer on screen. And we're going to random off this stuff. And give me 1 second here. I got to get stuff unplugged. The good news is I think most of my stuff is fairly well charged. And we will, let's see, I think it will be easier if I think you guys can actually see a little bit better if I turn that down a little bit. I will move this closer in a second. But here's what we're going to do. So we've got our 2 breaks down here. This is part 1. So here is the breaks for this, and what I'll do is I will get us much closer here, and this will be interesting to see how this works. I've got this new setup. This makes it even more difficult. That is awesome. Give me 1 second. I'm going to actually figure out an easier way to do this because, okay, so here's what we got. Here's our teams. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop these over onto random, and we're going to do a randomizer on that. And I'm going to try and keep up with comments, but the comments are coming through on my phone, so I don't have them live on my computer right now. But what we'll do is we're going to drop these in. So, so here's our 30 teams. And I want to make sure one thing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay. Okay, so here's our 30 teams, and what we're going to do is random these off. I'll roll the dice, and we got a 2. Although I don't like a 2, so let's roll it again. Let's try and get a higher number. That's a 1. That's not going to work for me either. That is a 4, so we'll do it 4 times. 2 just doesn't seem like enough. So, and now that I've got this new setup, it's much harder to use the keyboard and do this. One of these days, I will figure out how to do... hey, Amy Sport, thanks for joining. I think this is your first time in here. I hope you enjoy the break and can hang out for a little bit. Thank you for joining. So there's the 1, and we will randomize again. 2, and 3, and 4. So there's our teams. I got the Braves on top, the Dodgers on the bottom. And I'm going to copy these over. And we will put these into this section. And let's see. I think we actually want, what do we have over here? 13. Okay, so we're going to say, let's make all these 13. And of course, I've got it. Okay, so we're going to make all those 13. Great. And we're also going to bold all of this. Why that didn't bold, I have no idea. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. So there are our team randomizations. Now we're going to randomize the breakers. And by the way, hit where they ain't. If you were in here, let me know. Because with you, I actually got you kind of going around the horn on these breaks. So I've got you 2 spots in the first break and 3 spots in the second break. So just as a heads up, I didn't want you to be surprised by that. So anyways, let's go back to the list. We'll start it fresh. We'll go to the randomizer. And we're going to drop everyone in here. And where did I... Okay, and I'm going to roll this dice again. And this time we're going 5 deep. So we will randomize this 5 times. And this will be our... By the way, my new camera setup is... I like it, but it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, I think. All right, so randomize. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I got Henry Martinez on top, Stemmers on the bottom, everyone else in between. So when we get back over here, we will, let's see, drop everyone in and get everything kind of bolded out the right way. And 13, there we go. I don't know why this thing's being so picky with me tonight. There we go. All right. So, here we go. I've got... Get this all the way out there. See if I can get this a little bit closer for you guys. Here we go. Okay, so here's what I got. I've got... The Braves are going to Henry Martinez. The Indians are going to Henry Martinez. Clark Z, you've got the Rays. Royals are going to Stemmers. Cubs are going to Mike Ondish. White Sox are going to Clark Z. Empire by Kaz gets the Diamondbacks. Padres are going to Chris Bolton. The Rockies are going to Mike Ondish. Giants are going to Mike Ondish. Twins, Zach's Card Breaks. Tigers, hit it where they ain't. Mariners are going to Zach's Card Breaks. The Nationals are going to Dave Durango. The Orioles are going to Nick B. Pirates are going to Empire by Cause. Astros are going to Zach's Card Breaks. Cardinals, Nick B. Athletics, Empire by Cause. Red Sox and Yankees are going to Henry Martinez. Brewers, Stemmers Hits. Angels, Hit Where They Ain't. Blue Jays, Zach's Card Breaks. Zach's Card Breaks. Rangers, Empire by Cause. Marlins, Mike Ondish. Reds, Golden Rule Collectibles. The Mets are going to Dave Durango. And as we scroll down here, we should be able to get those last two. Phillies are going to Henry Martinez, and the Dodgers are going to Stemmers. So I'm going to make this to where we can actually view all of them at once on the screen. Come on. So we'll just go, I think if we just pull that in just a tiny bit, that should make it to where everyone can see. And what I will also do is hide these. So we're going to hide this. And we will put trades being open right now. There's your teams. Okay. So there we go. And what I'm going to do is we'll keep trades open for a couple minutes here. I can watch most of this. I just never trust on my phone that the comments actually come in as fast as they do watching the live stream. But, so Stemmers is looking for the Padres. Chris B, I think, only has one spot in this. And while you guys are doing trades, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to... So if there is a trade, just say, put confirmed trade and then what the trade is so we can get them traded out. Keep in mind that, especially with the Sapphire, the typical teams you might want for 2019 change up a little bit because of draft picks. But they do have the rookies and everything in there as well. So kind of interesting little mix-up. Like I know the White Sox are a really good team. Obviously, if we end up pulling an Adley Rutschman, the Orioles are a really good team. So while I'm doing this, what I'm doing is just taking these numbers out. So when we break, I can do these in alphabetical order and find you guys much faster so we know exactly who has what, and it kind of makes it a little bit easier. And let's see, I'm not seeing any comments showing up on my thing. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure. Yeah, see, oh, well, no, okay, I guess we're okay. All right, so let's see here. Let me get back to the thing. So trades are still open. Stemmers is looking for Mike Ondish to trade, let's see, Royals for the Rockies. And as soon as I get all these numbers out of here, we're going to be in business. The other thing, for the Nationals, is I think a lot of you are aware, was it the Nationals that don't have... I want to check on something. Pretty sure. So the Nationals don't have any cards in Sapphire. So here's what I'm going to do for if you get the Nationals. Because obviously buying into a Bowman Sapphire, there will be Nationals cards in Topps Chrome and the holiday box. So that's why I still included them in here. But what I'm going to do, because it's I'm going to find 5 Bowman first cards out of a personal box that I opened, and I'm going to send those to whoever gets the Nationals in both breaks. So for Dave Durango, I will send you 5 Bowman first cards out of Bowman Draft. I actually opened a box for myself, so I'm going to send you some out of there. So don't worry that you got the Nationals. You will end up with 5 Bowman draft cards from this year, and they will all be Bowman first cards. So that will kind of make up for the fact that in one of these boxes, there won't be any Nationals available. So I hope that makes sense to most of you. Confirmed Royals for Rockies. Okay. I will make that trade as soon as I get these numbers out of here. I hate that it copies over the numbers. So we've got Royals for Rockies. So let me get that switched out. Let me see. Where are the Rockies on here? Here's the Royals. Okay. And where are the Rockies? Right here. So what we'll do is we'll go boom. And we're going to take that. And Mike Ondish is going to get that number out of there. So right here. So this is now going to Mike Ondish. Okay. Let's see. The stove is lukewarm. Yeah, no kidding. All right, so we've got another one. Chris Bolton, would you be willing to trade Dodgers for the Padres? Is Chris Bolton in here? I don't know that he's in here, but we'll wait a couple minutes to see if he comes in. Yeah, it's a little harder on the trades on these, just because you don't with the Sapphire, you never really know. With Bowman drafted, it's almost like there's no bad teams. It kind of evens things out, so it actually, I think it hurts trades a little bit. Same thing happened when we did the Bowman draft box last week. There wasn't that many trades because it's a little bit different. Some teams that, the Blue Jays are always good, but it just kind of mixes it up. Like all of a sudden the Orioles become a really good team because of Adley Rutschman. So, hey, so hit it where they ain't. I'm going to type the message to hit it where they ain't because he's on mute. So here's what I'll do. Hit it where they ain't. Oh, what happened there? That was crazy. Hit it where they ain't. You have 2 in this break and 3 in the next break. You are going around the horn on this one. I did 2 breaks because of demand. Okay, good enough. All right, so let's see here. I don't think we have. Here's what I'm going to take this off. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. So I think the trades. I think what we'll do is I'm going to say trades going once, because it doesn't look like we're gonna have any more trades on this. Trades going twice. Oh, I like how I can type there. That was beautiful. I don't know what trendes are, but hey, Golden Rule, what's going on? And then we'll say trades closed. So let's see here. So just because we did have a couple people, Golden Rule, I think you were in this one. Golden Rule, you ended up with the Reds on this. So, and we're about to get breaking. So here we go. Let's see. Do we want to? Let's do the randomization first. I guess we could do that. So I'm going to pull these back off again right as soon as and actually, since we've got a couple of the people that just showed up, here's what we'll do. I'm going to pull all of you guys back in here real fast. And we're going to let's unhide all of this. Let's see. There we go. Well, that's like an old one. That's this one. That's me copying stuff over from the old one. Okay, so we can delete that. Okay, so here's everyone. And what we'll do here, so this is the randomization for the 2 Topps Chrome packs, unopened. These are hobby packs. So this is, so whoever bought into this break is going to be entered into this drawing. And what we'll do is we're going to start this over. Hey, Chat Town, what's going on? Thanks for joining. And then here we go. Hey, dear man, what's going on? Good to see you. So here we go. I'm going to throw all your guys' names in here. What did I do with my dice? We rolled a 3. So we'll randomize this 3 times. Whoever's on top after the 3rd randomization, so that's 1, that is 2, and whoever's on top, who's ever in the number 1 spot, will get this on the next randomization, just as kind of a free giveaway. And that is going to go to Nick B. Nick B, these are going to be yours. I'm not even going to open them on screen. You can just do whatever you want with these packs. So these will be part of your package that gets sent out. Congratulations. These packs are come out of a jumbo pack, so that's actually pretty nice. It's 26 Topps Chrome cards, 2019. So we will put Nick B's name on those. And you guys, we are going to get to cracking here. Let me get my phone plugged back in so we don't die. So here we go. Troy's Cards, and Comics. What's going on? Thanks for joining. I hope you had a good Christmas. And here's where we are at. So we're going to break the Sapphire last. I think we'll just go in this order. Normally I say, hey, whoever says stuff first, but I think we're going to go Holiday, Chrome, and then Sapphire. So let's crack some Holiday. Now, out of this box, you got long odds on an auto, even longer odds on an autograph relic, but you are guaranteed to get a relic. That's probably what we will get, but you never know. If we get an auto out of here, I rarely see autos pulled out of here, but we will see. But you do get the relic, and there are obviously some good rookies. Why is this being so difficult on me? There we go. And the short prints. The short prints are really what you're after in this set. We actually revealed I did the reveal on our weekly 1-cent cards, and I think I have 3 or 4 of the short prints you get out of here in this week's cards. There's a Juan Soto, there's a Glaber, and then a Nolan Arenado 64, which is the SSP, and then there's like the super rare. I think it's SP, SSP, and then super rare is what they call it. So let's get cracking on these. And here, I'm going to move these off to the side while we're doing this. And again, for anyone that bought in, thank you very much. Good luck. And let me pull my list back up here because I haven't done that yet. And so I had everything hidden. Let me, 1 second here, just so I can filter this and put it to where, how did that not work? I tell you, nothing is working for me right tonight. Sort this A to Z. There we go. Okay, so again, thank you for everyone that bought into the break. Much appreciated. I wish you all good luck on it. And we are going to get going here in just 1 second as soon as I can get my act together. I tell you, it's like I'm on holiday. It's like I'm on holiday break from work. And there we go. We're good to go. Okay, so we're going to start off with a DJ LeMahieu from the Yankees. Blake Snell. Luis Ariz, that's a nice one. So we're sleeve stuff up as we go. Luis Ariz, good rookie for the Twins. And we've got Tyler O'Neill, Justin Smoke, a Hunter Renfroe, Ryan Presley, Corey Seager, and this is going to be a short print, Aaron Judge with the snowman in the back. I don't think I've pulled the Aaron Judge short print, so that's a nice one for the Yankees. And the Yankees, who had the Yankees on this one? we had Henry Martinez with the Yankees. So congratulations on that. Let's see what number is this one. This is I'm pretty sure this is going to be, this is a 64 as well. So this is a really nice one. That's an SSP. I'm going to give this one a little top loader as well. And nice way to start this break off. Is anyone, Nick, you have, Nick, you have the Orioles, which is a great spot for Sapphire. And then the last card we had in there. And then who else did you have? Because I think you got more than one. The Cardinals. And then Juan Soto. If you go rewind a little bit in the video, you'll see I had it up for a while. You can go back and look at that and just come back to the live. So here's our next one. We've got a Shohei Ohtani, Giancarlo Stanton, Max Kepler, J.D. Hammer, Patrick Corbin. This is a Garrett Cole. This is a Snowflake Refractor for the Astros. Astros is Zach's Cards Breaks. That's another nice one. And then we have Brendan Rodgers. A lot of people seem to be high on Brendan Rodgers lately. We'll give Brendan Rodgers a little sleeve. It's weird how rookies kind of go up in popularity, but Brendan Rodgers seems to be one that at least a lot of people on the YouTube channels are talking about. Max Muncy, Ozzy Albies, and Ronaldo Nunez. All right, next pack. Alex Verdugo. Alex Verdugo at one time was like a #1 rated prospect. David Peralta, JT Realmuto, Luis Castillo. And, this is going to be a nice one for the Blue Jays. This is a Kevin Biggio short print with the Santa bag. That's a fun one. And it's a Kevin, so that's nice. I don't think I've pulled this one either. This is a 63 short print. So this is an SP. But that is Cavan as well. So nice, Cavan. That's for the Blue Jays. That's Zach's Cards Breaks. Congratulations. And then we've got Josh Bell. Yeah, Adley would be sick. Jorge Alfaro, Ryan Harper, Aaron Nola, and Jose Abreu. So hopefully, it'd be awesome if we pulled an auto. Because I have opened a lot of these boxes, and I don't think I've ever opened an auto out of these. Tommy LaStella, Alex Bregman. There's a Cole Tucker rookie card for the Pirates. Get that sleeve. The Pirates were, we had the Pirates. Pirates is Empire by Cause. Then we have J.D. Martinez. Here's a C.J. Cron. That is for the Twins. This is a Snowflake Refractor. Twins is Zach's Card Breaks as well. So Zach's off to a little bit of a nice start here. Brian Buxton, Nick Anderson for the Marlins, Albert Pujols, Ryu for the Dodgers, and Pablo Sandoval. Love that picture. It's one of my favorite pictures of the year. I think they used that in the update, Topps Chrome update as well. So let's see what else we can find out of this box. So far, this box hasn't been too bad. There's a Keston Herua. That is going to be for the Brewers. That is Stemmers. So Stemmers pulls a Keston. We've got DeGrom, two-time Cy Young. DeGrom. Jake Arrieta. Jake Arrieta will be starring next week on the Where Has Jake Arrieta Been special. Colton won. And there he is. There's Pete Alonso. Alonso going with the Mets. That is Dave Durango. So there's a big meat Pete. We'll put big meat in the top loader. One of the big rookie sensations of 2019. So there is the Pete. And then we've got Luke Voigt. So this has actually been a really nice box starting out. Anthony Rendon. There's a Will Smith for the Dodgers. And the Dodgers is also going to Stemmers. So that is a nice one. And I know Stemmers, he's going to want me to put that in a top loader for him. So there we go. Congratulations, Stemmers. And Stemmers, by the way, just hit 300 subscribers. So congratulations on that as well. Jose Barrios and Hunter Pence. And we've still got, I think we're only halfway through this, and we've pulled some pretty nice rookies. And that Aaron Judge short print, that thing was awesome. I don't think I've pulled either of those short prints out of all these boxes. We still have a relic to find too. Gary Sanchez, Brad Hand, Chris Sale, Sean Anderson rookie card. Here we go. Hosmer is going to be upside down. There's another Kevin Biggio for the Blue Jays. That's going to Zach's card breaks. So that's 2 Kevins out of this box. And we've got, oh, this is a nice one too. This is a Michael Soroka. Soroka, a really talented young pitcher for the Braves. This one is a Snowflake Metallic. So that's a nice one right there. Soroka, I've actually been collecting his rookie cards because if you look at him, man, his stuff he's a good pitcher. Orlando Arcia, Spencer Turnbull rookie card, Jorge Soler. And to round out that pack, you've got D. Gordon. Yeah, Stemmers, I've never seen an... I mean, it's like, I wonder, and I've watched a lot of people open them, and I never see autos get pulled out of these. So we'll see what we get. It does look like we have a relic in this, but we'll see. Zach Wheeler, maybe it's an autograph relic. Matthew Beatty, Joey Gallo for the Rangers, and this one is going to be a relic card, unsigned, but it's going to be for Danby Swanson of the Braves. That's going to Henry Martinez. Give me 1 second because I want to snip a top loader and actually snip the right side. I think last time I did that, I snipped the bottom, not the top. That was kind of funny. So there is Danby. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have the right top loader for these, but let me see if I can, yeah, no, well, maybe not. Let's see, this one, let's see, this one will work. This one's maybe a little too big, but it'll work. There we go. Yeah, I'll find a better one later. But there's the Danby Swanson. So that's going to be our relic. So there we go. And then we've got Austin Allen. Yeah, so let's see. Who is Hunter Pence? Ahmed Rosario, Edwin Diaz, and Mookie Betts. Yeah, Nick, we got started pretty quick. I mean, that first break was sold out before it was sold out yesterday. I could have broke that this morning. So we did 2, so now we've got 2 breaks going. Let's see, we've got Brandon Brennan. That's a rookie card for the Mariners. The Mariners is Zach's card breaks. We got Clayton Kershaw, Jose Iglesias, Joey Votto for the Reds. And this is going to be an Adam Jones for the Diamondback. That is a metallic snowflake as well. The D-backs is Empire by Kaz. And if the box that I broke of Bowman last week in the live break is any indication, the D-backs are a fantastic team for Bowman draft. There was a ton of Diamondbacks in that set. So that bodes well for the Sapphire. Edwin Encarnacion. And that's what I kind of like about Bowman draft this year is, all year that's kind of been the same 4 or 5 teams that everyone wants. And then all of a sudden you get to Bowman draft and those teams are still good. And then there's new ones like the Diamondbacks, like the Orioles. A lot of those teams that, throughout most of the year, those are the teams you didn't want in a break. Now those are the ones that you kind of do if you're dealing with Bowman draft. There's Trey Turner for the Nationals, Billy Hamilton. We've got a Tim Beckham. Another nice action shot. One of the better action shots that Topps had this year on a card. And Trevor Bauer. This is Chris. This is the first break. And Chris, you have, who did you have? You've got the Padres in this break. And Stemmers really wanted the Padres from you. But we have not pulled any Tatis yet. So Jonathan Shoup, Yadier Molina. Speaking of Padres, there's a Chris Paddock. As soon as I mention them, there they are. So Chris Bolton, there's the Chris Paddock. Chris Paddock is one of those names that I think next year you're going to be, he is a really good young pitcher as well. Jose Peraza. Yeah, by next year at this time, Paddock's name I think will be a little bit more recognizable than it is right now. We've got a Merrill Kelly, and here comes a Matt Chapman short print. And this one, here we are. Look at our little snowman in the background, and this is a 63, so this is an SP Matt Chapman. I do like it. It's kind of fun to pull the short prints. I think that's the most fun of these of the holidays set this year. And that just had some weird dust on it. But these are kind of fun to find, and the more you open them, the more you kind of see what they did. And some of the designs, I think they blatantly kind of, superimpose stuff, and they blatantly did not do like a real fine job. They look intentional, and some of them, like the bats, don't look quite right. And at first I was like, well, I don't really like that, but it's kind of growing on me. It's kind of cool. So 64. Okay, so rare SP, and yeah, I'm so used to Pokemon cards with my son. It's like there's rare, there's super rare, but so I call it, like the SSP, I just call those super rares because the Pokemon stuff that I do with my son. Jason Hayward, Bryce Harper, Cole Hamels, and to round it out, we've got a Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. Who had the Red Sox? Henry Martinez has the Red Sox. And our last pack of the holiday in break one, we've got another Shohei. I think that's our second Shohei. So that's for the Angels. The Angels are hit it where they ain't. Cal Quantrill for the Padres. There's another rookie card. Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies. Phillies is Henry Martinez as well. Oscar Mercado. There's a Bellinger, MVP, Shane Bieber, Willens Astudillo. This is a snowflake, metallic snowflake, which I do think they did a better job on those this year than they did last year as well. I like the design of last year's better, but I think the idea of the short prints and the parallel and the short print parallels with the holiday stuff is kind of fun. There's Elvis Andrus, Adam Jones for the Diamondbacks, Miguel Sano for the Twins, and Masahiro Tanaka for the Yankees. So there is our holiday box. That was actually a really nice box. Here's a Luis Ariz that I didn't put over there. Hit everyone but Fernando Tatis, I think, on the rookies. We didn't hit Eloy either. But just quick highlights. So the Ariz, the Chapman short print, Paddock, Jones. Our relic was Danby Swanson. And then Michael Soroka. There's the Biggio, the Will Smith rookie, the Pete Alonso rookie, the Keston Hira rookie, CJ Cron metallic, Cole Tucker rookie, Kevin Biggio short print rookie, Brendan Rodgers, Garrett Cole. This is the Snowflake refractor parallel, and the Aaron Judge 64 short print. So that's probably the hit of the box right there. That's a nice one. That went out to the Yankees. That went to Henry Martinez. So I will move these off here real quick, and I think we'll do Topps Chrome next, and then we'll get to the Sapphire. And let's put that right there. So I've got two. Okay, so here we go. And Nick, by the way, you also won the giveaway. I don't know if you were here, but for each of the breaks, I was giving away two unopened packs of Topps Chrome out of a Topps Chrome Jumbo Hobby, which has 5 autographs in a box. I can't guarantee that there'll be autographs in there, but there are two unopened packs. They're right here. There's 13 cards on each of them. So I was, to anyone that got in the break, this was the surprise giveaway. So 2 unopened packs of Topps Chrome. Nick, you got those for this break. We'll do that again for the next break. We'll give away 2 more packs. And so here we go. This is going to be the Topps Chrome update 2019. So in this, you're kind of looking for color. You're looking for some autos. Right here, there's the box just in case. And so that's kind of what you're looking for there. So let's see. Yeah, Nick, that is not a problem. And just to be clear, because and when we get into the world of PayPal versus YouTube, names are always different. But I'm pretty sure you are Nick B in PayPal. So long as I'm talking to the right Nick, I'm assuming that Nick's Quality Cards and Stuff, that you are Nick B in PayPal, but just to be sure. So let's see. Stemmers is looking for the 150th card. 16 Sandy Koufax. I'd be... Stemmers, yeah, you have the Dodgers. Okay, so anyways, here we go. Let's get cracking some Chrome. Of course, and immediately when we go to Chrome, the packs open weird. I thought that was the Sandy Koufax you were just talking about on the back here. Hold on, I'm going to grab scissors. This pack opened as janky as they possibly could have. So we'll just do that to get around it. There we go. And here we go. We've got a John Duplantier for the Diamondbacks. That is a rookie card. And right off the bat, boom, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. That's going to Zach's card breaks. So Zach grabs his first Vladdy, and that is the base. That is not the rookie debut or the home run derby one. So out of this set, out of the Topps update set, this is the one you want. And so congratulations on that. I was thinking about setting some of these up, but I feel like sometimes these get in the way. But we'll set some up here. Corbin Martin and a Derek Jeter. 150th. That's going to the Yankees. That's going to Henry Martinez. And I have this stray one touch down here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, next pack. And away we go. We've got a Josh Naylor rookie card for the Padres. Nick Senzel rookie debut for the Reds. The Reds again. The Reds is Golden Rules Collectibles. DJ LaMaheyu. I'll never say his name right. And Cody Bellinger. Speaking of the Dodgers, that's going to Stemmers. That's the All-Star card. And let's see. We are moving right along. I think there's Looks like we're going to have a Ken Griffey Jr. in this pack, which is sweet. It's going to be the family business one, too. Chris Bryant. Austin Meadows All-Star. Yusei Kikuchi. That's the rookie debut. And there's the family business. That's for the Mariners. The Mariners is Zach's card breaks. It's a nice card right there. Out of all the family business ones, I think that's the one I like the most. There's a Vladimir Guerrero one, but there's nothing like seeing Ken Griffey Jr.'s swing. We'll put that one down here. And we'll keep going. A Tati, the 14 to 25 Tatis X. Oh, you were kidding. 14 out of 25, and that's out of that Tatis X. Isn't that like that's the Topps online exclusive one? Speaking of Dodge, there's a Will Smith for you. Stemmers. I'm gonna put that in the top loader. LeMahieu. Yes. I know it should be easy, but I read it, and for some reason I always want to put a T. I want to say LeMahieu. I don't know why I do that. Oh, no wonder I can't get into it. That was upside down. And so there is a Will Smith. We're going to top load Will. So that's that. Yeah, that's that Topps online exclusive. Tatis X who was doing the big stream the other day? Was that you, Stemmers, that did the big stream? Who was that? It was doing the 12-hour or 20 hours. I forget who was doing that on like the 20th. Yeah, the Topps. Oh man, 14 out of 25 red auto Vladdy. You've had good luck with the Vladdies, man. That's crazy. Cal Quantrill, that is a rookie card for the Padres. Chris Paddock, rookie card for the Padres. And a JT Real Muto for the Phillies. This is the Paddock. That's a nice one as well. By the way, we will sleeve up most of these. I generally tend to sleeve up most of the rookies and stuff. So if something doesn't get sleeved now, I will sleeve definitely before stuff gets shipped out. Charlie Morton. Harold Ramirez. I'd love to see some color out of this. There's another Chris Paddock. That's a rookie debut. The Harold Ramirez, I thought that may have been a refractor, but it's not. There's a Chris Paddock, and there's a Ted Williams for the Red Sox. Red Sox is Henry Martinez. And that's the 150-year greatest moments card. Nice one. Oh, the 24-hour stream. No, I didn't see. I forget who it was that was doing that. I'm pretty sure who. Oh no, you know who it was? It was Stryker. Stryker was giving away Fernando Tatis. He gave away 4 Fernando Tatis, or the Tatis X sets that you could get, and you had to be on his stream. He had a bunch of people in there. If you guys don't, if you guys aren't subscribed to Stryker Breaks, I like his channel a lot. And by the way, it looks like we're going to have color coming up, so we'll see what it is. Gary Sanchez, Alex Bregman, All-Star, Ronald Acuna Jr., and I will sleeve that one for you, but after we check out, it's going to be a Corbin Martin for the Astros. That's going to Zach's card breaks. This is a Corbin Martin green. I think the greens, if I'm not mistaken, are numbered to 99. So this is 16 out of 99. So that is a nice. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what it was. It was a 12-hour stream. He went for, what is on my top loader? What is that? That's the second thing. This is brand new. I just opened these tonight. But the, yeah, so I think every 3 hours he was giving one away, and he was doing like this thing where you had to watch, and he was giving away like clues, like word clues, and then you had to put them all together at the end of 3 hours. And if you're the first one to email them the right answer, you got the Tatis X set. And he was I think he did 4 of them. It was pretty cool. He had a lot of people in there throughout the day. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Stryker, he does a lot of breakdowns of like the pack odds. I'm sure most of you probably have seen his channel, but if you haven't, he's a good one to check out. He actually did this thing where he broke down all the sets based upon how valuable they are per dollar, and came up with, I forget what he called it, the S code or whatever, or the S ranking for Stryker. And it's a little unscientific, but it does he did break it down to like what's it cost per auto, how many, before you actually hit an auto, what's your actual cost. It was kind of neat. So, and he does a lot of, like when new sets get released, he does something real similar to that. There's a Walker Buehler All-Star Cup. That's a nice one. That's going out to Stemmer. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked him out, and he does live streams and whatnot, talks about a guy in a trench coat a lot, which is weird, but I truly believe he may have a guy in a trench coat. And then we've got Joey Gallo. There's a Pete Alonso showing up in the last pack, and right along with it, with the Mets, is going to be family business Robbie Cano. So the Mets is going to Mr. Dave Durango. So Durango is in on 2 Pete Alonso so far. And now that's going to finish up our Topps Chrome. And now we will get to Sapphire, which I think is what everyone's waiting for. Let me pull these down. Now the Sapphire, there is no autos in Sapphire. There is parallels. There's guaranteed to be 2 parallels. And these cards, if we pull any of the higher end draft picks, I was looking at the pricing of what they're going for online. The parallels go for a lot, but even the base cards, because of how popular this set is, they are all going for quite a bit of money, as well. So we will see what we get out of this. There's going to be one big silver pack in here with 32 cards. They are all Sapphire cards, so they're all chromium. And one thing I do like about these is, so there's more cards in this pack than in that entire Topps Chrome update pack we just opened, or box we just opened. And the box is 1/3 of the size. I mean, they finally made packaging that is like legit. And the other thing on these, I don't know if I showed you guys, but let me see. So the odds on these, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. I mean, the 1-in-1s, this, Pappardasha, which is this really rare sapphire, I guess you can find, is 1 in 102 packs. If we pull one of those, I'm going to go nuts. But the chances of us pulling one, they're not terrible, but they're not great either. But you can see there's not a ton of these that were made. That's why I think this set's so popular, because the print run on them is not that much. So, I mean, if you start thinking about, why is this set so valuable? It's because of the print run. I mean, you can tell with the odds. There's nothing on there that says 1 in 45,682. I mean, the hardest card to pull is 1 in every 100 and, well, what did that say? 101, 102 packs. So here we go. We're going to open this. We're going to be real careful with it. We'll pull this open. Our parallels should be just like every other Topps product, right in the middle. And I'm pretty sure. So what I'm going to do is do that. And I'm going to break half these. And I don't know how many of you guys have seen these, but these things are, as a lot of my kids would say, These things are lit. so with that being said, here we go for the Blue Jays. Eric Paradino, and what we'll do is I will show the backs of these so you guys can see their draft. If you kind of look right here, it'll show you their draft. So this is a 2007 free agent. This is not a Bowman first. That's kind of what you're looking for in this set, is any first cards, but I'm going to sleeve, well, we can sleeve them all later. Watching me sleeve cards over and over. So here is an Eric Paradino, and let's put these over here. There we go. There we go. We've got a Blake Walton. That is a Bowman first. I will sleeve all the Bowman first up. So this was their first round pick, Blake Walton. This is a 26th pick overall. Again, like I said, this is for the Diamondbacks. This is going to Empire by Cause. And I want to be real careful with these. These sleeves should work. There we go. And like I said, we'll put everything in top loaders and whatnot. Here's a Christian Javier. This is for the Astros. He was a 2015 signed as a free agent. And then we've got George Kirby. That's a Bowman first for the Mariners. The Mariners is Zach's card breaks. If I'm not mistaken, he was, 20th overall. So this is another first round pick, Bowman first, out of Sapphire. In the one box that I opened for myself on this, I pulled, I think it was 5 or 6 first round picks. And it's a pretty nice box overall. These things are amazing. I love these cards. I just wish I could have got more of them. These things were impossible to get the day they went live. They did them in waves, and the website basically kept crashing on most people. There's a Blaze Alexander, again for the Diamondbacks. He was a round 11 pick in 2018, so that's a little bit of a deeper card there. Keone Cavaco, Bowman first for the Twins. This is a 13th overall pick. So that's for the Twins. That's going to Zach's card breaks. I feel like I have said Zach's name a lot tonight, so he's having a good break. Albert Abreu. That's for the Yankees. Here's another Bowman first. This is Hudson Head for the Padres. Hudson Head was a round 3 pick this year, 84th overall. Padres is going to Mr. Chris Bolton. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Just so you know, Dave, you have the Mets and the Nationals. Now, because you have the Nationals, I sold the Nationals because there's Nationals in other ones, but as you probably know, there are no Nationals in this. So here's what I am doing for anyone that gets the Nationals. There's actually 2 breaks, so you got the Nationals in this one. I haven't decided on the cards yet, but I'm going to send you 5 Bowman first cards out of Bowman draft. I'll make sure they're good ones. I'm going to do that out of a personal box that I broke open. So I will make sure that you get paid up on the Nationals. But you did get the Mets. I think you have 2 Pete Alonsos already. And any Mets that we pull out of here. There was a couple other Mets cards. I think there was a family business, Robbie Cano, that we pulled out of update. Anthony Prado, that's a Bowman first for the Twins. This is a round 7 pick. The Twins are, again, Zach's card breaks. So Zach is having himself a Bowman first feast. And I'm an Angels fan, and I should know exactly how to say Jack's name here, but Kokonowitz, Jack Kokonowitz, Bowman first, and this is a round 3 pick for the Halos, and that's going to hit where they ain't. That's another Bowman first. So we've pulled quite a bit of Bowman first cards so far. And this is a Bryce Turang. Bryce Turang is a top 100 prospect. This is not a Bowman first, but this is going to the Brewers, which is Stemmers. So this is a nice one, Stemmers. So this is a prospect card. It's not a Bowman first, but Bryce Turang is actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he might be their top-rated prospect. If not, he's in the top couple. Connor Capel. That's a sweet-looking card right there. That's for the Cardinals. The Cardinals is Nick B. And then, that's right, I'm going to try it. And then we've got a Tony Loki, or Loki, or Losi, for the Cardinals, and he is a round 3 pick. So that one is also going to Nick B. So there's that one. And then we have another Bowman first for the Giants. And the Giants, this is Mike Ondish. So this is Tyler Fitzgerald. God, these cards are amazing. This is a round 4 pick. So as you can see, I'm basically going to end up sleeving all of these. And then for our second one, and we haven't done our parallels yet. Our parallels will be at the bottom of this one. I've got a Nasim Nunez for the Mariners, the Marlins. Nasim Nunez, I think, is the second round pick, 46th overall. Yeah, 46th overall. So that's not a bad one for the Marlins. The Marlins is Mike Ondish. And let me see here. Come on. Gotta be careful with the... And then we've got Jonathan Ornelius, a Corey Lee Bowman first for the Astros. And he was, that's what I thought. He is a first-round pick, 32nd overall for the Astros. Again, the Astros, that's Zach's card breaks. So I think that's 2 first-rounders for Zach out of this. And I'm going to try not to show the... So here's a Darian Cruz for the Braves. The Braves is Henry Martinez. Like literally, that's got so much like cracked ice parallel. I thought that was a, and by the way, we do have a blue. That's going to be awesome. So we'll see what the blue is. That's one of our parallels. Will Wilson, that's a Bowman first for the Halos. He was their first overall pick, 15th overall. So this is actually a nice one as well. Angels going to hit where they ain't. So Will Wilson, it's a nice one. Here we go. We've got Alejandro Kirk for the Blue Jays. That's going to Zach's Cards Breaks. Then we've got, I'm going to do it like this. We've got a Trajan Fletcher for the Cardinals. He was a round 2 pick, 58th overall. Yeah, so Dave, it's because it's Bowman Draft. Bowman Draft doesn't have any Nationals cards in it. Why, I don't know. It seems really silly. So if Bowman Draft doesn't have any, Bowman Draft Sapphire Edition won't have any. The reason I still sold the Nationals was because there's Nationals in the other set. So that's why, but knowing that there isn't any, I'm going to send you 5 Bowman first cards out of Draft to kind of make up for that. So that's how I kind of thought I would alleviate that. If you want to come up with something else, we can. Hey, Urban, what's going on? Thanks for joining. So there is the Trajan Fletcher. That's a really, I like that one. Again, that's for the Cardinals, Nick B. And this is a nice one for the Padres. That's a Mackenzie Gore. Obviously, Mackenzie Gore, if you follow prospects, he is one of their top prospects. So Padres, if I'm not mistaken, that was, Chris Bolton. So that's a nice one for Bolton. He was a third, in 2017, he was the 3rd overall pick. So a nice card there. Then we've got another Bowman first. This one's going to the Indians. This is Daniel Espino. And Espino was a round 1, 24th overall. So we've pulled quite a bit of round 1 talent out of this box. And that's going to the Indians. The Indians are Henry Martinez. And then we've got Cal Mitchell for the Pirates. Pirates is Empire by Cause. And another nice prospect. This one is sweet. This is going to the Giants. This is going to Mike Ondish. Mike Ondish, congratulations. This is Mr. Joey Bart. Joey Bart, we may actually see Joey Bart in the majors this year coming up. And Bart, again, is one of the Giants' top-rated prospects. And if I'm not mistaken, look at those numbers. 204 at-bats, 13 home runs, batted .294 with an OPS of .952. This is, Joey Bart's a sweet one. Okay, so now, as we move along, we've got for the Yankees, Henry Martinez again, Jake Agnos. And this is a 4th rounder, 135th overall. And our first really big hit out of this box is coming up next. You guys probably can see it. But this, guys, is JJ friggin' Bleday for the Marlins. This is a sweet one. This is going to Mike Ondish. JJ Bleday, if I'm not mistaken, is the 4th overall pick in the draft. Unless I'm getting him confused with Abrams, but I don't think I am. Pretty sure, and of course my top load, my sleeve wants to be a Hassel. There we go. So yeah, he is 4th overall pick. JJ Bleday, that is a huge card. That is almost top loader. That is almost one touch worthy, but I'm saving the one touch for the Adley that I'm hoping we pull. But that is a nice one there, guys. JJ Bleday, 4th overall pick. Beautiful card. Love that card. So sweet. Mike, congratulations. Let's see if we can get... So we're getting close to our parallels as well, so we'll see what we get out of there. Another Bowman first for the Angels. The Angels is hit where they ain't. This is Eric Rivera. Eric Rivera was the round 4 pick for the Halos. So another Bowman first. So we pulled... I think we pulled 3 Angels Bowman first out of this, which... as an Angels fan, I think that's awesome. Okay, so... I think we're getting pretty close here, yeah. So we've got a Nick Quintana, another Bowman first, round 2 for the Tigers. Tigers is hit where they ain't as well. So that's a nice one for the Tigers, round 2. And then here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a slow reveal on our next one here. This is a Jordan Groshans. That's for the Blue Jays, by the way. That's Zach's card breaks. In our first parallel, looks like it's going to be a Red Sox. It's going to be a Bowman first, which is awesome. And it is going to be Cameron Cannon. Now, I'm going to take this next card and put it off camera. But the orange Bowman first is going to be numbered to 25. So that is a nice one. Cameron Cannon, by the way, is the 2nd overall, the 2nd round pick for the Red Sox. The Red Sox is Henry Martinez. So this is a very nice. In fact, what I want to do on this, because the parallels are a little bit thicker, I'm going to cut the edge on this, and so that way I don't screw up the orange going in. So again, this is 13 out of 25. That is a nice. I'm going to put this on a quick top loader as well. Cameron Cannon to 25. And that is, like I said, Henry Martinez, congratulations on that one. And then to round off the pack in the first of the 2 breaks, we're going to have a blue for the Mets. This is going to, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Dave Durango. You are getting the Matthew Allen for the Mets Bowman first Sapphire blue. This is going to be numbered 41 out of 99. He was their 3rd round pick, 89th overall. So this is the Matthew Allen. And that, folks, is the Bowman Sapphire. That's going to be our first break. Thank you again for everyone that got in. Like I said, we will get most of all these will at least be sleeved and whatnot. But that is for the JJ Bleday and Matthew Allen. I think we got about 7 first rounders. That was huge, especially for this set. But our kind of top pick was JJ. He's the 4th overall, so that's a nice one. And then we've got a ton of other ones. Yeah, so that was a sweet box. Yeah, Stemmers, no problem. Thank you. So let's see. Let me get caught up. I was so engrossed in kind of looking at those cards. I haven't been. I probably should have been reading more of the comments. So yeah, that was actually a really nice. That was a really nice one, and I'm glad that Dave, when you end up with the Nationals, and for the second break, I'll be doing the same thing. Whoever gets the Nationals, you'll get the 5 Bowman first cards out of the box that I open. I'll make sure that there's at least a couple top 10 picks, because I did pull a few of those. So I think that kind of more than makes up for it. Plus, there is the national cards that you get in the other ones. But so anyways, I'm glad that Dave got one of the parallels out of that. But this is the Cameron Cannon for the Red Sox, Henry Martinez. I mean, good Lord, that's 13 out of 25. That is a sweet, sweet card there. So congratulations. So let's see. We're going to go on to break 2. To everyone that was in break 1, I thank you for getting in. I will, since I have time off work, most of these will probably get packaged up tomorrow, and then we will get these. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, so yeah, these will probably ship by Saturday. This kind of depends on when I get everything packaged by. So these will definitely, you'll get these in the mail next week without a doubt. So hit it where they ain't. You got the Angels on that one, and I think you got all of the Angels Bowman first out of that box, which was awesome. Okay, so let's move these back out of the way. Let's see. How do we want to do round 2? Well, so he was a third. I think we looked at it, and he was a 3rd round pick. We can read about him. We'll see what it says. Allen was resume 2019 Orlando Sentinel and Central Florida Player of the Year. Tossed 17 strikeout, perfect game in district semis. Led Seminole High School to first state title since 1992. Physically mature teenager with power arsenal. Touches 97 miles per hour with a lively fastball. Spins hard curve that ducks below barrels. Shows reliable feel for changeup. Plan to attend the University of Florida. Has raised money for children's hospitals, patients. Also starred at plate throughout prep career. So, if his high school resume is any indication, this dude can throw fire. But you would probably expect that if he's around 3, you're probably looking at 2, 3, 4 years before he's getting his call up, depending on how he goes in the minors. But as you can see, his stats, I mean, we're talking a young boy. He was born, let's see if it says when he was born. Yeah, he was born in 2001, so he is 18 right now. That's insane. This guy didn't even see New Year's 2000. That's how young he is. Like, New Year's 2000, I was living on my own and everything by that point. So, physically mature teenager. Yeah, that is a little weird. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to shut down let me hit save on break 1, and then I'm going to fire up break 2 here. And then we will start randomizing and everything on that. And we'll get right to it. See, I've got that new microphone. I know I just hit the microphone. My God. Y2K was a party. My Y2K party was actually at my house. I had a roommate who went to Las Vegas. And and I stayed at the house because lived in California. I didn't have a lot of money because I spent all my money on my living. But I had a bunch of people that were kind of in the same boat. Our party started about 2 days before December 31st. And when my roommate came home on January 3rd, 2000, there were still people there. And I was kicked out of the house a week later because we had absolutely destroyed the place. I was young. I didn't know what I was doing, but it was a hell of a time. I know that. It was pretty awesome, to say the least. So let's see. I'm going to do this just to get... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's undo that. We'll try that again. There we go. Okay, so here are our teams for break 2. And let's go over to random. And we will randomize these off. There we go. Brand new list. So here's our teams. And where's my die? Here we go with the roll. 3. So we will random these off 3 times. And I tell you, with my new microphone on this thing is so much more finicky. I'm going to try and get this a little bit closer for you guys. Let's see, that should work. Okay, so random. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so I've got the Rays on the top, the Pirates on the bottom. And we're going to pop these over here. Why did that not work? Control V. There we go. And then I've got our breakers over here. And we will come back, start a new list. Put all of you guys in here. And let's roll the dice again. Yeah, this thing weighs about 3 times as... a 1's not going to do. A 4 will do just fine, though. So here's what we'll do. We're going to randomize once. We're going to randomize again. 2 and 3 and 4. So I've got Mike Ondish on top, Kevin's card collecting on bottom. Everyone else in between. I'm going to drop you all in here. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. We're going to go, say, 13. And we'll go like that. And then we're also going to make this bold. And there we are. There's how it breaks down. Let me give you guys a quick readout on this. And we will open up... What happened there? We will open up, I don't know why it did that, but let's make this a little bit more readable. We'll open up trade. So here we go. Here's what I've got. I've got Mike Ondish has the Rays. Diamondbacks are going to Tony D. Royals Isaac. Dodgers hit it where they ain't. Marlins Isaac F. Mariners are going to Tony D. Astros, Mike Smith. Nationals, hit it where they ain't. So, again, with the Nationals, you'll get 5 Bowman first cards and all the Nationals cards out of the first 2 boxes. Cause, you've got the Twins. Indians going to Dave M. Cardinals, Chris B. Yankees are going to C. Mike Smith. Athletics are going to Tony D. Padres, Clark Z. Phillies, Clark Z. Blue Jays, Mike Ondish. Red Sox, Cause wasting money. Orioles are going to C. Mike Smith. Congratulations. Hopefully we hit an Adley. Reds are going to David M. Rangers going to Mike Ondish. Cubs, Tony D. Tigers, Kyle Armstrong. Angels are going to David M. Brewers, Kevin's card collecting. Braves, Mike Ondish. Rockies, Kevin's card collecting. White Sox, Kyle Armstrong. Giants, hit where they ain't. Mets, Kyle Armstrong. And Pirates, Kevin's card collecting. So congratulations. Okay, so hold on. Are there any trades? Interested in trading Rockies? For D-backs? Sure. So we're trading Rockies and Rockies for D-backs, huh? If you guys want to, if one of you guys wants to confirm that trade, I will put that one through. Let me do this too so people aren't confused. I'm going to hide these over here. D-backs for Rockies. Okay, so there's Tony D. But the D-backs were the Rockies. Kevin's card collecting. So we will do this. And we'll pull. So Tony D's got the Rockies. And the Diamondbacks are going to Kevin's card collecting. So let me do this so Kevin's name actually shows up and looks normal. Let's see. Confirmed. D-backs for Rockies. D-backs for Rockies confirmed. Okay, we've got that. That is an interesting trade. The D-backs on the... Well, actually, the Rockies have some good cards in there, too. What I found in Bowman Draft, when I opened Bowman Draft last week, and we did it live on this channel, there was... it was amazing how many Diamondbacks. I don't know if it was just the box, but I think we pulled a couple Diamondbacks in the Sapphire box that we just opened too. I think there's just a lot of Diamondbacks in draft. It doesn't mean that you're going to hit huge, but the Rockies also have a lot of cards in there as well. So it's not a terrible trade one way or the other, I don't think. But let's see. Hold on. Padres trade. Kaz is saying Isaac, Twins for Marlins. I'll take Twins, Kaz. Okay, so Twins and Marlins are getting traded. Let me find them. There's the Marlins. Isaac has the Marlins, and for whatever, Isaac and the Twins are, there they are. Okay, so Kaz has got, let's do this. So that's the Marlins. So Kaz now has the Marlins. And Isaac has the Twins. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, the Diamondbacks had 4 first-rounders. That's what it is. Let's see. I'm going to hang on to the Padres. Did the Cardinals have many? I mean, we could go look at the team list. I think the Cardinals did have a, if I'm not mistaken, it was a, I think they had the 19th pick in the draft. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure how many first-rounders they had. So let's see. Kaz with the Red Sox. Hey, Alan Dennis. Thanks for joining. So let's see. While you guys are doing the trades, I am going to, so that way I'm not sitting here trying to figure out. I'm going to take these numbers out real fast so I can quickly find who owns what. For whatever reason, this is so hard to do with the new camera in the way. It's not a new camera. What it is a new microphone it's a new holder for the camera, and it's got a microphone, it's got a light. It's actually really awesome, but it is so much bigger than what I'm used to. So let's see. Trades are still open. We're going to keep them open until I've got all these numbers taken out of here. But once it looks like the hot stove is cooling down a little bit. So wait, Isaac, Red Sox for Royals. Isaac is saying yes, so let's get that trade in. Red Sox. So here's the Royals. So Isaac and... Wait, hold on. So Kaz is going to take the Royals. Okay, and the Red Sox. Where are the Red Sox? There's Kaz. All right. And Kaz gets the Royals. There we go. So that trades in. Let's see here. Where was I? I've lost my train of thought. So I think Isaac has traded out of both his spots now. Sometimes I have been on both ends of a trade. I remember probably the worst trade I ever made in live breaks was actually not too long ago. It was when Topps Update first came out, and I had the Reds. And the Reds have all that whole special insert, the established 1869 insert. They're all Reds cards. And for whatever reason, I don't know if I had studied up or what enough, but for whatever reason, I forgot that those were in there. And I traded them away for, I think it was the Angels, because I'm willing to always trade for the Angels. But then when they started opening that, those cards came up nonstop. They're really cool. I would say about 10 of them showed up in that box. It was amazing how I was like, maybe I should, what I've learned to do if I'm going to trade, I will normally trade if I know the set really well, or if I know the person I'm trading with really well. Because I know sometimes people do personal collections. People have the teams that they like, and I don't mind trading away a team so someone can have their, the team that they root for. But if I don't know the set that well, I normally stand pat, only because I don't know. And really, what that should tell you is, why are you buying into stuff if you don't really know what it is? But sometimes with newer sets, you haven't seen the cards, and so you don't really know, and you kind of use breaks as a great way to like decide, hey, do I want to buy a whole box of this? You can watch a box get open, you get a few of the cards. So that's another reason that I kind of like buying into breaks early. But then there's the other side of it, which is if you don't know the checklist really well, and if you end up trading, sometimes you get burned. But I mean, really, it's all kind of good fun. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to be done with trades. So I'm going to pull this back a little bit and see if I can get this tripod to... This thing weighs so much. I'm going to have to do more experimentation with this thing. So I think what we'll do... oh, wait, we have one more thing before I do this. We have the packs that we're going to random off to one lucky winner. So we've got, again, for this round, it'll be these two packs. Topps Chrome. These are hobby packs. 13 cards in here each, so 26 cards. So everyone that bought in gets a chance at the cards. And I'm not even going to open them on screen. I'm going to send them to you. You can open them. You can give them to your kids. You can, make card houses, whatever you want to do with them. They are yours to do with them what you will. And keep in mind that comes out of a HTA jumbo box. So there's a chance at some autos in there. Some parallels, obviously. It's chrome. So let's do this. I'm going to roll the dice. So whoever's on top, it's got to be more than one. Let's see. So it's a 4. So we will randomize this 4 times. And whoever's on top after the 4th one, we will send you guys those cards. So that's 1. That is 2. That is 3. And 4. The cards are going to Mike Ondish. Mike Ondish, these are going to you. Congratulations. You bought in on this. You were in on both the breaks, so that's kind of cool. So we'll get these out to you. And I'll probably mix both your breaks into let's see, I want to put, these are going to Nick, these are going to Mike. So congratulations on that. And now, you guys, we're going to get to the break. So let's do this. Let me get plugged back in here so I don't lose my computer. And let me, I think what I'm going to do to make that, go faster, taking those, I know how to write code or write formulas where I could take those numbers out a lot faster. I think I'm going to write a code and just have it in there next time. So that way it's not as time consuming. Okay, so we are set to go. Good luck, everyone. Let me just pull up my chat so I can see that while we're doing this. Yeah, Mike, you're welcome. Thank you for getting in. I mean, for how many spots you got, it's good that for people that kind of buy in and bought into both breaks that we can hook you up. So that's sweet. So let's see, you guys. We've got the holiday. Well, let's see. There we go. I keep putting them backwards. The Chrome and the draft. So I think we'll do this just like the last one. We'll do Topps Holiday first. It's got the most cards in it. And we'll be looking for short prints. Who knows? Maybe we find a autograph. There will at least be a relic in here. Good luck to everyone who got in the break. This is break 2 of the $5 Sapphire Edition Fast Break. So let's see what we can pull. We got in the first break, we got that sweet Aaron Judge short print, which was really cool. I think I'd seen someone else pull that, but I'd never seen it pulled myself. Or never seen it. I know I had never pulled it, so that's always fun. Yeah, good luck to everyone, and away we go. All right, so let's begin. We've got Mr. Shane Bieber. We've got Kutch on the Phillies. Marcelo Zuna, Cardinals. Astudillo, Dio. Michael Soroka. Anthony Rendon. There's our Will Smith. Will Smith is going out to Hit Where They Ain't. He got the Dodgers. So he was Hit Where They Ain't was riding and went around the horn on this break. So as people were buying in, I just put their names in as I received PayPal payments. And so he got in. I think there was like 2 spots left, but he bought 5 spots. So I put 2 spots in the first break and 3 spots in this break. So he actually got into both these for, we'll call that being the going around the horn. So that's kind of fun. I should go back and look and see what teams he had, see if he had any overlap or if he got 5 different teams. That'd be interesting to go look. I could look that up real quick. Here's is Jose Barrios, Orlando Arcia, and Trent Thornton. I'll go back and look at that in a second. So let's see. Did any of you guys get any cards for the holidays? Did anyone's wife buy them cards? My son bought me 2 2018 Series 2 blaster boxes. Because he always hears me talking about Bat Down Acuna, and he was like, "Dad, maybe I got you 2 of them." And I didn't have the heart to tell him how hard it is to actually pull that card. But we're going to go make a video. We're going to go bat down chasing. So anyways, there's Garrett Cole. That'll be fun. We'll make a video out of that. Beck was really excited. And if we pull one out of there, I tell you what, it'll be one of the greatest days of my fatherhood because my son will have picked the box where I finally get a bat down Acuna. Mitch Keller, Felipe Vasquez, Kevin Cron, rookie card for the Diamondbacks. And for the Braves, we've got a Josh Donaldson. This is a snowflake, metallic snowflake. The Braves are Mike Ondish. So Mike starting out decent. And how do I want to do this? Let's see. I want to Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then we've got Spencer Turnbull. Austin Allen rookie card for the Padres. Ahmed Rosario. Edwin Diaz. And Christian Yelich. So we still haven't pulled any short prints yet, but we're only 2 packs in. I hope I get 2 as well, Alan. Yeah, and I do find that when my kids and I pull cards, the biggest card I pulled this year was a Pete Alonso relic jersey auto to, it was either to 10 or 25 out of Bowman Chrome, Bowman Chrome. And it was with my kids. They were both there. It was interesting. And I do find that with my kids, I do tend to pull better. They're good luck. So I've got Mike Trout here. Angels are going to David M. David M's a Patreon member. Thank you for being a Patreon member, David. There's a Mike Trout. You know we're going to sleeve that. And then we've got a Darwinzon Hernandez for the Red Sox. We've got a Tim Anderson. And, for the Indians, we've already got our relic. So here comes our relic. This is going to be Jose Ramirez, the blue jersey with a little bit of lint on there. I'm going to let you pull that lint. I do think it will come off, but you got a little bit of lint. So it's a 1 of 1. This is the Jose Ramirez. So that is to the Indians. David M. had the Indians. And so congratulations, David. David also got the Mike Trout. So this is a David M. pack. And this should slide right in like that. And we will top load this guy. These top loaders are a little too big for these relics. I think I have some other ones somewhere else. But is that them right there? Is that them? It might be. Let me see. These look almost the same. Okay, I tell you, there's so many different sizes these days. Okay, so then we've got Edwin Encarnacion, Trey Turner, Billy Hamilton, and Juan Soto for the Nationals. That's hit where they ain't. That's the Topps. That's the Topps Rookie Cup card. By the way, if you guys didn't watch that, the 1 cent card reveal, if you guys like the 2019 set at all, I think it's 3 or 4 short print cards that I'm doing for the on the 1 cent cards this week. So go check that out. I think I put did I put the Juan Soto in there? I either put a Juan Soto. I know there's a Glaber. Pretty sure the other one is the Juan Soto with the Christmas tree. It's the rare. So here's Craig Kimbrell, Walker Buehler. That is a Topps All-Star Cup rookie. So that's a nice one for the Dodgers. Dodgers hit where they ain't. Then we've got Luke Weaver of the Diamondbacks, Buster Posey, Domingo Santana. And for the Angels, we have a Griffin Canning. This is a Snowflake Refractor. That's a rookie. So nice little hit for the Angels there. That's also David M. Griffin Canning ended up getting injured last year, but he was pitching good up until he did. Jason Hayward, Bryce Harper, Ozzie Albies, and Griffin Canning should have a lot more run support this year. And Ronaldo Nunez. We still have not hit a short print. Let's see what we can do about that in this pack. Whit Merrifield. That is professional lint too, David. I mean, that is some solid professional lint right there from Jose Ramirez, no less. So there's Austin Riley. That's a nice rookie card for the Braves. That's Mike Ondish as well. And we've also got the Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. That's the Gold Cup rookie. Or what do they call that? It's the All-Star Rookie. Topps All-Star Rookie Cup. And it does look like we're going to have a short print in here, so we'll see what it is. There's Devin Smeltzer, and the short print is going to be, it's a nice one. It's Walker Buehler, and he's got the scarf on, because in Southern California, nothing's, everyone's wearing scarves like that. This is a rare number 263. So this going to the Dodgers, hit where they ain't. So that's a nice one. I'm going to give that a quick top loader. That's actually a fun one right there. It's only funny because if you've ever been to Dodger Stadium, which is in Chavez Ravine, if you know anything about ravines, they're like 10 degrees hotter than everywhere else. And so we've got 2 Dodgers cards up here, so that's cool. And Chavez Ravine it's so hot you can hear the screams from hell in the summertime. So it's just weird seeing someone wearing a scarf. So yeah, there is no Cedric Mullins this week. I might throw a Cedric Mullins in there. I think Mullins is having a renaissance, only because he's so notorious. So there's Cole Hamels, Andrus for the Rangers, Adam Jones. He's become so notorious for being like the one auto you don't want that now people want it because it's the auto you don't want. There's Jose Abreu for the White Sox. That's Kyle Armstrong. And Pablo Sandoval. Because that is like the one... it's almost like if you don't have a Cedric Mullins auto, you can't say that you were collecting. So I think it's actually gotten kind of popular again. Not that the value of them is going to go up anytime soon, but there's a Dominic Smith, Maikel Franco, a Nomar Mazara. There's Eloy for the White Sox. Been looking for Eloy all night. So Kyle Armstrong, there's an Eloy. It's a nice rookie card for Kyle. And yeah, I tell you what, I live in Columbus, Ohio, and the Christmas yesterday was absolutely gorgeous. It was like 63 degrees, sunny, a real light breeze. It was everything you would want out of a gorgeous, it was like springtime. And then today, it's a little bit more cloudy today, but we were still up in the high 50s. I think rain's due Saturday, but then it'll get cold again. But it has been a fantastic few days with the weather in the Midwest. I know that. Max Scherzer, this is a nice one. This is a snowflake or metallic snowflake, not a refractor. But that's Max Scherzer for the Nationals. The Nationals who had the hit where they ain't. So hit where they ain't's getting a few hits right off the bat. And I'm gonna put that one in a top loader as well. So let's see. Right, the Cedric Mullins auto. Yeah, I tell you what, when you're breaking cards live and you pull the Cedric Mullins, you almost want to be apologetic. It's kind of funny. CJ Cron. You can't predict what cards are going to be. There's the Glaber. That's the All-Star Rookie Cup. But when you pull the Mullins, El Canon, I was watching him the other day, and I think he pulled the Mullins, and it's really hard when you break because you're like, hey guys, there should be good cards in here, and then you pull a Mullins. It's always a little awkward. Franmil Reyes, I think most people get it though. If you were around in if you were watching breaks with Top Series 1, I think it was Series 1, like early in the season, man, Mullins showed up all the time. Then he was in Topps Chrome. He was all over the place. Here's Clint Frazier. Jake Odorizzi. There's Baby Yaz. I think now they're Baby Yaz. Is that what we're calling him now? If Isaac is in here. Is he middle-aged Yaz yet? But there's the rookie card for Mike Yastrzemski. That's going to the Giants. That's hit where they ain't as well. Yeah, I know a lot of people talk about like having a Mullins. I actually don't know that everyone has one. He did sign a lot, but it's not like autos are that easy to come by. There's a Verlander, German Marquez, Kevin Pillar, Victor Robles for the Nationals, Frankie Lindor, And we're going to have a Verlander for the Astros. This is a short print. And this one has a little tiny snowman up in the corner. Let's see what the number, this is a 64. So this is an SP Verlander for the Astros. That's C. Mike Smith. Congratulations. Another Patreon member. And now I've got my top loaders all going through top loaders quick right now. So that is a nice Verlander. 64 is the number. And on some of these, you really got to look closely, because if it wasn't backwards, like, I mean, that's what's making it the short print right there. Just a little snowman hanging out. I don't see anything else. But that's going to go to the Astros. And see Mike Smith. Jorge Soler. And next pack, we've got Brandon Brennan. That's a rookie card for the Mariners. The Mariners is Tony D, Clayton Kershaw, Jose Iglesias, Joey Votto for the Reds. The Reds are David M. There's a Hunter Renfroe. This is a metallic snowflake. And this metallic snowflake is for the Padres. Who ended up with the Padres? That was Clark Z. Clark Z's got the Padres. So there's Renfroe. And then, to round out this pack, we've got Muncy, Josh Bell for the Pirates, Jorge Alfaro, Topps All-Star Rookie Cup, Ryan Harper, rookie card for the Twins. The Twins is Isaac, and Francisco Mejia for the Padres. And we've got two more packs out of here. And away we go. Jonathan Shoup. I've been watching way too much Billy on the Street, because I keep saying, if you guys haven't been watching that on Netflix, it's a really funny show. It was on years ago. Yadier Molina, but if you've ever, here's a Chris Paddock. This is going to be for the Padres as well. Clark again. But Billy on the Street, when he does his interviews and his games, he always starts, and away we go. Jose Peraza, Merrill Kelly, that's a rookie card for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks is Kevin's card collecting. Aaron Nola, Brian Buxton, Nick Anderson, rookie card for the Marlins. Albert Pujols, the Machine. And for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Rockies are going to Tony D. And in the last pack here, we've got... I did not do a good job on my trash tonight. There's trash all over. Okay, we've got Shohei. Another rookie cup. Cal Quantrill, Padres rookie. Rhys Hoskins. Oscar Mercado for the Indians. Who has the Indians? That's going to be David M. There's Billy Bellinger. Ooh, and that's a nice snowflake refractor for the Cubbies. This is going to Tony D. This is I keep saying snowflake refractor. It is a metallic snowflake parallel. That's Anthony Rizzo, so that is a nice one. Rizzo, obviously, a big, outside of Chris Bryant, probably the face of the Cubs at this point. That's a nice one for the Cubbies. Then we've got Ryu for the Dodgers. I think Ryu just switched teams, did he not? Who did Ryu go to? Ryu went to, he's off the Dodgers now. Where did he go? I forget what team it was. I just read that the other day. Luke Voigt. There's George Springer. And the last card in the pack going to the Padres. There's a nice Fernando Tatis Jr. Going to the Padres. That's for my boy Clark Z. And if I can get this in, tell you, some of these top loaders. So that's so there's a Tatis. That's a nice one. He went to the Jays. Yeah, so that's an interesting. I mean, that is. I thought for sure the Dodgers would keep him. He had a great season last year. So we did get some nice short prints. We got some of the rookies that we didn't get in the other one. The Walker Buehler short print, the Justin Verlander short print, Tatis, Will Smith, Eloy, the Rizzo parallel. Let's see what else we got in here. A few of the other ones we got were Hunter Renfroe. There's a Baby Yaz. There's the Glaber, Scherzer, Snowflake, Acuna, Riley, Canning, Snowflake. Our Snowflake parallels that we got in this are pretty nice. The Josh Donaldson, the Hunter Renfroe. There's the Walker Buehler, the base one. Our relic, Jose Ramirez, which, by the way, the lint came off now. So sorry, it's not a 1 of 1 anymore. The lint came off when we put it in a top loader. Sorry about that. It's not a 1 of 1. And, of course, Mike Trout. So that is the holiday. So let me get these off the table here real quick. And we will put those over there. So then we've got this box. And we will crack open some chrome. So hopefully we can find some more color. We got some color in the last one. I found that color it's kind of hard to find in these boxes. For a while, I thought autos were easier to find than colors. But as the boxes, I mean, they printed, because this is a retail set for Target. When these first came out, it almost felt like there were autos coming out of every box. I don't see that as much anymore, but it does seem like color seems to be showing up more. So we'll see what we can pull out of here. But I would prefer an auto. We'll see what comes up, though. And away we go. Sean Anderson, that's a rookie card for the Giants. The Giants hit where they ain't. There we go. There's a Michael Chavis rookie debut card for the Red Sox. Red Sox is Isaac. And let's put these back here. Let's see. I got to come up with that. And right behind that, there's Baby Yaz and Mike Yastrzemski. That's for hit where they ain't. That's for the Giants as well. So there's a Baby Yaz. And for the Braves, we've got Austin Riley for Mike Ondish. Nice one. Really do like that card. He just looks baseball player-ish there. Big, strong. A lot of people are really high on Austin Riley. He'll be one of those that next year will be the year where we all judge him based on his stats, so that'll be interesting. And every once in a while, these update packs open weird, so I'm just going to cut instead of forcing it, and we will pull them out this way. Gosh, even then. Come on. All right, give me a second. This thing really did not want to open for me. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. And now I have trash everywhere. Hobby Searcher, what's going on? There's a Nate Lowe for the Rays. That's a nice one. Who had the Rays? That's Mike Ondish. Mike's having himself a nice little break here. And Mike won the Break 2 giveaway as well. We've got Edwin Encarnacion for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees, and Pedro for the Red Sox. That is a nice Pedro. Red Sox, Isaac F. Hobby is in the house, guys. By the way, if you guys haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that would be awesome. I love it when I get likes. I don't like it when I don't get likes. We've got a John Duplantier. And there he is, another base, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That is for the Blue Jays. That is going to Mike Ondish. This is the base rookie card, not the rookie debut. This is the one you want out of this set. The only way it gets better is if it's an auto to 50. And if you want that, you got to go ask Stemmers because we already pulled that for him. But if you're not going to get that one, this is the one to have. So that is the Vlad. Another nice. So we're 2 for 2 on Vlads in these boxes. Corbin Martin and Josh Naylor. I thought that was a refractor, but it is not. Slob, I'm sort of here, not really though. So either A, you've been drinking, or you're just, let's see, here we go. Or you're just kind of not paying too much attention. Either way, it's fine. There's a Nick Senzel. That's a rookie debut card for the Reds. The Reds is David M. So, Stemmers, we did not hit the auto that we pulled for you, but we did pull the base. It's almost as exciting. We've got DJ LeMahieu. We have pulled a lot of DJ LeMahieu cards tonight. There's a Cody Bellinger. And, the 150 years, Mike Trout. This is going to the Angels. This is going to David M. This is a nice one. I don't have this one yet. That's a sweet one. So that is a Mike Trout, greatest players. And I'm sorry, but that one, I like this one. I'm going to put this in a top loader for you, David. I think you'll like that. So as we move along, we're getting closer to our Sapphire. We haven't found any parallels or an auto yet, so we'll see what we can find. That didn't want to open for me on that side, so let's try this side. So in this one, we will have you pulled a numbered Griffey Junior 150th. So one of these, and it's a Griffey numbered. That is sick. Or is it the Angels finally got a Hall of Famer. So Vladimir Guerrero Sr. went in as an Angel. He is the first Angel Hall of Famer. So here we go with this pack. This is Chris Bryant, Austin Meadows. You say Kikuchi all the time. And Will Smith for the Dodgers. So I think we pulled this Will Smith as well in the last break. So there's a Will Smith for the Dodgers. That's a nice one. We'll put it in a top loader. So the Dodgers, that's hit where they ain't. So hit where they ain't. Keep in mind he was in like both breaks. So he's coming up big with the Dodgers in this break. So Stemmers, that is hey, Alan Dennis, thanks for joining in. You have a good night as well. I hope you're having a good holiday season. Really appreciate you stopping by. We're not muffled fart yet, Cause. We are not muffled fart yet. So here we go. Cal Quantrill, Chris Paddock. I'm going to put Paddock in a sleeve. Just kind of randomly. I think Paddock's going to be doing good things next year. JT Real Muto. And for the Padres, Tony Gwynn, the family business. Look at Gwen giving you the family business right there. I love that they made an insert card called the family business. So the Padres, that's Clark Z. Congratulations. And we've got one more chrome pack. Hopefully we can find some color or something. And it does look like we're going to have color. Charlie Martin. Harold Ramirez, rookie card for the Marlins. The Marlins is Kaz. So Kaz is probably waiting patiently for that Sapphire because the Marlins have some good cards in there as well. There's a Chris Paddock rookie debut, and this is going to be a Lane Thomas rookie card. This is the Prism Refractor. This is for the Cardinals. This will be numbered out of 199. And the Cardinals, this is going to Chris Bolton, who had one spot in this break and one spot in the last. And he pulls a sweet Lane Thomas rookie card. Nice. Numbered to 199. So there we go. That's a sweet one. Lane Thomas rookie Prism Refractor numbered to 199. What was the number on that one anyway? It was 150 out of 199. So sweet. So that was the Topps Chrome. And what we will do is clear these for the Sapphire. Now our last Sapphire box was pretty awesome. So hopefully we can keep that moving. Yeah, so Slav, both breaks are sold out. This is actually break 2 right now. And I would have done a third one had I had more Bowman Draft Sapphire, but I don't have any more. You guys have bought it all from me. I got 3 boxes. I opened one for myself, made a video out of it, and I've sold the other 2. And now I'm going to have to buy them for... On eBay, I think you can get... I think eBay is cheaper right now than Blowout Cards, but Blowout Cards is selling these for $130. I figured it would be much better to not overprice these like that. So I wasn't surprised that they sold out. I was surprised at the interest in them. So here we go. That's the box. And like I said, we're guaranteed to get 2 parallels in here. And if you weren't around for the last one, in fact, I'll show it again. If you weren't around for the first break, yeah, the Cardinals got 2 seconds on the stand. 2, that's it. So if you weren't around for the first break, here's how the breakdown is. You've got green, orange, gold, purple, red, and Pop Darash whatever. That would be a superfractor because it is a 1 of 1. So those are the odds. The reason this set is popular is because of those odds right there. The odds on these are low for one reason. They did not print a ton of them. So when you look at odds, when you see low odds, that means the print run is pretty low. Especially when you're talking about a set like Bowman Draft, which only has 200 cards in it in the first place. So that's where we get, let me see, I'm going to find they should be right in the middle. I think I've pulled those right. Let's see, I can't, give me a second. I'm going to see if I can find them better on the other side. As you can kind of see here, they're actually really hard to find. But I'm pretty sure. Here, I'm going to take these. All right, there we go. I think we're good to go. Okay, so we'll start with this stack first. And before those cards go sliding all over the place, there we go. Okay, so here we go. For the Rays. Yeah, Sapphire does so fast. Here's what we got. For the Rays, I've got Graham Stinson, Bowman first. And this is he is a round 4 pick. So we've got a Bowman first, Graham Stinson. I've got a Dre Jameson, Bowman first for the Diamondbacks. And the Diamondbacks, this will be their first round pick, 34th overall. I think it was, I forget who said earlier that the Diamondbacks, I think it was Stemmers that said there was 4 first round draft picks for the Diamondbacks. So there's DJ Hall. This is for the Orioles. The Orioles are C. Mike Smith, not the right Oriole that we're looking for. But there's DL Hall. Here is Yordis Valdez for the Indians. The Indians are David M. And he was their second round pick, 63rd overall. And we've got Moises Gomez. That is not a Bowman first. That is for the Rays. But he was a 2015 free agent for them. And speaking of Bowman first cards for the Diamondbacks, here is Tommy Henry. Tommy Henry was their second round pick, 74th overall. So another one for the Diamondbacks. The D-backs are Kevin's card collecting, by the way. So there's that. Here's a nice one for the Pirates. This is a Travis Swaggerty. He is one of their higher rated prospects right now. That's also going to Kevin's card collecting. And then we've got a Bowman first for the Blue Jays. This is Desan Brown. And that is a third round pick. And look at our next one. That right there, folks, is Tim Tebow in Sapphire. That Tebow is sweet. That's going to the Mets. That's going to Kyle Armstrong. By the way, the Desan Brown Bowman first card. This is for the Blue Jays, and that's going to Mike Ondish. But I'll show you guys the Tim Tebow here. So Tebow Sapphire. Now, Tebow did not have a great season this year, but these cards, I don't think is going to matter. I don't think it matters if he strikes out every at bat. I actually went to the AAA game when he was in town in Columbus with the Columbus Clippers, and he actually did get a hit or two that day. He strikes out too much, but he had a decent season in 2018, but this year it all kind of fell apart when he went up a little bit. But that it won't matter with Tim Tebow. Here's a Hudson Head. This is for the Padres. Hudson Head is a round 3 pick for the Padres. Padres are Clark Z. And we've got Anthony Prado for the Twins, who is a round 7 pick. So we haven't pulled a ton of first rounders yet out of this box, but we still got more than half of it to go. So there we go. That's for the Twins. For the Angels, I think we pulled this card in our last box. But this is Jack Kokanowitz, and he was their 3rd round pick. Another Bowman first card. We've gotten a lot of Bowman first, which is nice. So there we go. That is, and then this is a nice one for the Brewers. The Brewers is Kevin's card collecting as well. This is a Bryce Turing prospect card. Turing is one of their, he was their 21st pick overall in 2018. He has quickly climbed up their prospect list. There's Connor Capel. And then we've got a Bowman first for the Cardinals. And this is a Tony Loki. I do not know how to pronounce that last name, but he's their 3rd round pick for the Cardinals. Cardinals was Chris Bolton. So there's a nice one for Chris. Stemmers, I will trade all of my cards I got from the last break for that Tim Tebow. By the way, Stemmers, I don't know if you watched it today, but in my 1 cent cards this week, the Bowman Draft Tim Tebow, I'm doing that card for 1 cent at the eBay store. So if you want the Bowman Draft version, it's not the Sapphire version, but if you want the Bowman Draft version, I know I think last week when we broke Bowman Draft, you wanted that card. And by the way, I forget who gave it to you, but we sent you that card because later on they said give it to him. Who was that? Was it Clark? I forget. someone, now I'm not going to remember. I'd have to go back and look, but they gave you, they ended up handing it to you after the fact. So that's pretty awesome. Back to the break. I've got Tyler Fitzgerald. That is a Bowman first for the Giants. He was the fourth round pick for the Giants. Giants hit where they ain't. So lots of Bowman first, but I'm still looking for first rounders. That's what we're after in this set. So here we go. Mackenzie Gore, another top-rated prospect for the Padres. This one going out to Clark Z. Mackenzie Gore, this is a sweet one. I like that one. Then we've got Matthew Lugo. This is a Bowman first. Matthew Lugo, second round pick for the Red Sox. Red Sox is Isaac. So Isaac's had a nice little break with the Red Sox here. There we go. And we've got a Sean Yell. I'm assuming that the H is silent, or maybe that's Yelly. Yelay. Who knows? He was a 2018 fourth round pick. Then we've got for the Tigers, I've got Andre Lipsius. And Andre Lipsius was a round 3 pick for the Tigers. Tigers is going to Kyle Armstrong. Another Bowman first card. And come on. There we go. Okay, so wait, are we Chrome Bowman draft and paper draft? So wait, Clark. Yeah, Clark, you did give him the Tebow, didn't you? Yeah, I thought it was you. So I think that ended up going out your way. Which I'm glad you got. I'm glad your son liked it. Here we go. We got an Armani Smith. Armani Smith is another Giants. He was a 7th round pick overall. So this is a deep pick right here. Armani Smith for the Giants. Who had the Giants again? That was hit where they ain't. So that's another one. So that's one thing about this community. People generally tend to be pretty generous. And generosity tends to come back around. Here's a Cooper Johnson. This is for the Tigers. This is a round 6 pick. Would really like to see a round 1 pick here, but we haven't found one yet. I don't think we've found one yet. Maybe there's been one, but that is for the Tigers. Again, Tigers is going to Kyle Armstrong. We've got a Christian Santana, which is a nice prospect card for the Dodgers. And then we've got Cal Mitchell, another prospect card for the Pirates. The Pirates is Kevin's card collecting. That is another prospect card for Cal Mitchell. And then we pulled this one in the last break, but I'll take this one again. This is Joey Bart for the Giants. Giants hit where they ain't. Hit where they ain't is having a nice little break on these Sapphires. So that Joey Bart is actually going to get top loaded as well. Joey Bart, a lot of people think he's going to be really good. He's got real good numbers. So there's Mr. Joey. Then we've got Jake Agnos for the Yankees. He was the 4th pick overall. And for the Yankees, that is going to C. Mike Smith. That's another Bowman first. And look at this, folks. We pulled him again in 2 straight breaks. J.J. Bleday, 4th overall pick. Finally get a first rounder in here. And this is going to the Marlins. Kaz has been waiting a while for this one, but this is going out to Kaz. Kaz, congratulations. I have no idea why that top loader is so big, or that sleeve was so big right there. But here we go. This one actually will fit the card. Hell, this one might even be, there we go. So JJ. That is sweet, sweet, sweet. JJ Bleday in Bowman Chrome Sapphire. Or Bowman Draft Sapphire, I apologize. JJ Bleday is the man. And a lot of people think JJ might have been the most talented one in the draft. We'll find out. It'll probably take us a couple of years. Here's Eric Rivera for the Angels. The Angels is going to David M. Eric Rivera was a 4th round pick. Yeah, that Bleday, that Bleday looks awesome too. So we've got a ton of Bowman firsts out of this. I'd like to see some more first rounders. So we'll see what we can come up with. Here's a Nick Quintana. This is a Bowman first for the Tigers. This is a 2nd round pick. So the Tigers, I think we've pulled quite a bit for Kyle out of here. And we will package that one up. And now we're going to get to our parallels. Looks like we're going to have a purple and a blue. So let's see what we come up with. Here's a Jordan Groshans. And our first parallel is going to be for the Rays. And it is going to be Seth Johnson, which is a Bowman first purple. Let me put this one down here. And I'm going to pull that one out. And so this is a Seth Johnson. He was a round 1 pick, 40th overall. And this is numbered 2/10. Purple parallel, numbered 2/10. Seth Johnson. That is a stinking sweet card. Who had the Rays? The Rays, Mr. Mike Ondish. So, if I could get this thing into a sleeve. You know what I'm going to do? I ain't even going to screw around. What I will do here is throw this one. There we go. So there is Seth Johnson. And this is to 10. Let me see if I've got the right one. We are totally going to put this in one touch. 35 might work. 35. Let's see. 180. 130 is way too big. 180. I think I need to go get more. The 35 might work. I'll pull that one out. There's another 35. You would think that 100, that's too big. I think I want a 55. And of course, I'm not going to have a 55. Well, we'll see if the 35 works. And if the 35 doesn't work, we will definitely get you one before I send this out to you. So yeah, Mike. By the way, Mike was one of the very first people to get in on the 1 cent cards that I do every week. And he has been loyal to our channel for a while. So Mike, first, thank you for that. So I love that I'm going to 1-touch a card for you. Only because this is an out of 10. And by the way, we still have the other parallel coming. I'm hoping that this one will work. It should. 35, yeah, this will be fine. So there we go. And then we're going to drop right down on top. And away we go. Congratulations, Mike Ondish. Out of 10, Seth Johnson. That is a sweet, sweet card. What was it, 7 out of 10? Yeah, 7 out of 10. So that's a nice low number, Bowman first. It takes a long time, but if Seth Johnson ends up being a good pitcher, that card will be worth a lot of money. And so I'm going to reveal this one as well, kind of like we did the last one. So this one is going to be blue. So here we go. We've got the blue. This one is going to be for the Marlins. So Kaz, this one's coming to you. And this is going to be Victor Mesa. This is not a Bowman first. However, Victor Mesa, obviously a big prospect. So this one is numbered 20. Let's see if my camera's picking that up right. This one's numbered 29 out of 99. So this is another sweet card. And since I've got one more one-touch, I'm going to one-touch Victor Mesa as well. So Kaz, congratulations. Now I need to go grab more one-touches before my next break. One-touches are the bane of a breaker's existence because they're just so damn expensive. But if you're going to break, when you get the cards, you kind of need to have them. Plus, they're really fun. And by the way, Kaz, this muffled fart is just for you. So Kaz coined the muffled fart foghorn. And now he's reaping the benefits of the muffled fart foghorn. So you guys, that is the Victor Mesa. That is a sweet one to 99. Really cool card there. Yeah, Victor Mesa is probably, I mean, I don't know where he ranks on the prospect list, but I mean, his name keeps coming up as a guy you want to watch out for. I think it's his brother or his cousin that is Victor Mesa Jr. I think it's his brother. There's his little brother, but the one you want out of the two is Victor Mesa. And the other thing I'm going to do on these one touches, just so they don't get scratched up, is pop them into some team bags for you. And then there's this one, which it wants to hold my... So here's this one. We'll pop those into team bags so they don't get scratched. And you guys, that is the Sapphire breaks. So we got the Joey Bart. So we kind of started slow, but we ended up with the Tim Tebow, the J.J. Bleday, the Joey Bart, a ton of Bowman first cards. And then probably, I don't know which one of these is the hit. If we go by numbers, the Seth Johnson first round Bowman first is a real nice 1 to 10. But then we also have the Victor Mesa blue to 99. Huge prospect hit right there. So this ended up being a really nice box as well. So you guys, thank you for everyone for getting into that break. These last two breaks have been really fun. Doing all the Bowman draft stuff has been really fun. I kind of like breaking this stuff. So I may do some more. Next week, we'll see. I haven't really planned out next week. I normally plan them kind of going into the week and just try and figure out what people like. Oh, wait, so hold on. The trade at Clark. So, wait, what was the trade? Let me go back. Did you guys trade that Tebow? Is that what happened? What was the trade? 77 out of top 100. Let's see. Yeah, Isaac, that's right. You traded the Marlins. Mike, you are welcome. Thank you for getting into the breaks. Yeah, Mike, and that card, I'm glad I could get you that card. That was a sweet card. Kaz, you are welcome as well. So who had the Mets? The Mets in this one. Kyle Armstrong had the Mets in this break. So Kyle Armstrong is the one that got that Tebow. But Clark Z was the one, Stemmers, that gave you the paper draft from last week's break. So that's how that works. No, not a problem, Stemmers. It's all good. So yeah, Mike, if you were going tonight, Mike, you have a fantastic evening. Again, thanks for getting in. Tony, not a problem. Thank you for getting in. Like I said, I will probably have all these cards shipped out by Saturday, so you guys should get them next week. And then, so yeah, it's a little different this week with the holiday. I was kind of up in the air on if I was going to break or not at all, but I ended up saying, why not? Especially being that I got some time off work. Not quite sure what I have planned next week. What I probably will do, normally on my Patreon page, I ask the patrons what they want to break. I did a poll last week and I said, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to, and it seems like people like the $5 fast breaks. So I might figure out how to work in, I might like do, I don't know how much of the Bowman's Best you guys have seen. But there's 4 autos in that box, and if I can mix that in with some other boxes and try and get it to like a $5 break, I'll do that. Or we might figure out something to do with Bowman Draft again. As you guys have probably been looking at the whole time, I have that's the super jumbo box, and then I have another jumbo box over here. So there might be a way that if I break this thing open and break it down, that's only got 5 packs in it, but really it's 10. The packs are actually, there's 2 of them that are put together, and then you can actually split them in half. So technically it's 2 packs. So there might be a way that we can do something with that, but it's like 100 for 2 of those for one of those, since they say it's 5 packs, for one of those packs, you get like 120 cards in there. So one of those packs alone, you could break, and I forget how many parallels you get, but you get a ton of chrome parallels. So anyways, yeah, Slav, that last break, I actually put that together. I was under the gun because I wanted to get it done before I left for work, for the holidays. So yeah, I kind of really, I hustled to get that last one out. So, Clark Z, you have a good night. Thanks for joining in. Glad you got some good cards out of this thing too. So yeah, Kevin's card collecting, you have a good night. So with that, I think I'm going to get going too. You guys, like I said, thanks for joining in on both these breaks. They were really fun. I hope you guys had a blast with them. I hope you guys had a great holiday season. If you guys did get cards, I hope you guys ripped some fire out of those as well. I know I got some cards for Christmas that I'm excited to open. And with that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will, oh wait, hold on. David, make sure you read my comment about keeping the trout. Oh, David, you talking about the trout 150? I'll tell you what, I will take that card from you, but I will send you I'll send you a surprise card in return. I'll make it even for you. And then the other thing, guys, I'm working on Patreon packages for next month right now. So be on the lookout for those. Those will be going out right after the new year. If you guys are not familiar with my Patreon page, I think there's a link to it in the video description. You should check it out. It's growing slowly, but it does give you, for $2, you'll get advance notice on all these breaks. The Patreon members had the first break half sold out before I even went public on YouTube. So as this channel keeps growing, that's probably going to be the best way to get into breaks in the near future, or at least make sure that you get access to the ones you want. There's a couple other levels in there that send you out some cards, give you break credits, etc. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to check that out, that would be really awesome. And so anyways, enough of me pitching my wares like I'm at a garage sale. I really hope you guys did have a good Christmas. I really do want to thank you guys all for joining in the break tonight. I had a lot of fun. We'll plan something, so be on the lookout for what our next break will be. If I don't talk to you guys before the New Year's, hope you have a great New Year's. And with that, I think I'm going to sign off. You guys have a good night. Thanks.